Welcome to Gimme Truth. Yes. This is our favorite game show that we do here at True False. We've been doing it a long, long time. David Wilson over there and I, one day we're sitting in a study hall at the Daniel Boone Regional Library and devised this. And who knew that it would become so big? I mean, the ratings on Cat TV are through the roof right now. We're getting like 12 people on the overnight, right? Early on, the first host, we tried to get Alex Trebek. We shot high there, and he turned us down flatly. This is a true story, actually. Then the second year, we went for a meteorologist, a weatherman, Doppler Dave. Then he got very demanding after that, and we had to resort to something else. And that something else was a guy down on his luck, Johnny St. John. I won't go into the whole story. There was some jail time. There's some parole. He's been on parole for many, many years. And David and I have tracked the technology of paroling. It used to be like a ball and chain around the leg attached to one of these posts over here. Now it's just very high tech, like a little monitor on the ankle. So he's going to be like roaming the stage tonight, not held down in any way. This is such a thrill for me. This is the biggest role that I have at True False, is introducing Johnny St. John. So I'm kind of milking it a little bit. We've had some blows this year. We've had a lot of stars who wanted to come this year. Gael Garcia Bernal sends his condolences. Really wanted to come. Sarah Polly, of course. So the third biggest star at True False is now the #1 star at True False. Please welcome Johnny St. John.
Paul Sturts, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Sturts! Good evening and welcome to Gimme Truth. How about a round of applause for the Blue Note and Richard King? Very excited to be here tonight. We have a fabulous show set for you. As you know, we have 10 filmmakers who may or may not have made real documentaries. You're going to be watching those documentaries. Our judges are going to be watching those documentaries, trying to figure out if they are in fact true or false. I'm so excited because Gimme Truth, I will tell you just very briefly, is it's a lot like sex for me. It's incredible. It's transcendent, and it happens once a year. It lasts 5 days. There's a parade. A lot of beer gets drunk. We watch some films of questionable origin and content. And everyone goes home happy that it's over, in fact. So I'm excited to be here once again. Here at the Blue Note, came in to Columbia Airport. It's a fabulous airport. Columbia is a world-class town with a town-class airport. If you want to get to any number of uninhabited villages in Missouri, you should go to the Columbia Airport. And it's one-stop shopping. You talk to Joanne. She is the travel agent, purser, pilot, janitor, barista. She does it all. She's fantastic. We are going to get started here in just a second, but of course, I do want to thank the Blue Note. A lot of history here. It's a former vaudeville palace, cutting-edge music, fantastic films, Gimme Truth, a lot of Midwestern rodents and vermin that haven't been identified yet, and they're all here. One of those, of course, is my man with the electrical plan, the Lord Supreme of light and sound, the controls freak himself. How about a round of applause for Dylan McCord, ladies and gentlemen? Dylan McCord! Along with a gentleman known only as King Cobra, they're going to be spinning the hits, running the films tonight, and making it all happen for us here at Gimme Truth. So, without further ado, a big round of applause for Paul and David and Gimme Truth, David Wilson, of course, and the whole situation, True False Film Festival. And let's see, we do have judges here tonight. Our first judge, he's the director of He's one half of the directing duo, the Ross Brothers. You all have the program. Put your hands together for Bill Ross, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Ross. Our second judge is a bearded man, born in Brazil. He lives in Madrid. He makes short films that attract wheelbarrows of awards. Put your hands together, not for Bill Ross this time, but for Sergio Oxman.
May I start protesting?
Pardon?
I want to protest. I was talking to my colleagues. They are pros here. You know, I was listening to them. They know how to judge when somebody blinks, so they know if it's true or not. I don't speak English. I want subtitles for me, you know?
Okay.
Is it possible?
Okay, if you could save any further commentary for another time.
Thank you.
Perhaps the year 9000 would be good. Now, fabulous to have you here, Sergio. It's going to be great. And of course, our third and final judge, the first time we have a reigning champion judge returning to the stage. She's the director of Jesus Camp and Boys of Baraka. Put your hands together for Heidi Ewing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I think everyone knows pretty much the drill. We watch the films. Our judges then have the opportunity to ask a single question of the director of the film. And after that, we ask them, do you think the film is true? Do you think it's false? Awards are handed out. It's a fabulous situation. So, and we sing at the end, quite possibly if everyone behaves or misbehaves in the appropriate manner. Our first film tonight, directed by Kevin Hosley. Put your hands together for our first film, Gimme Truth, 2013, My Way. Roll it, Dylan and King Cobra.
Lots of times the old ways were the best ways. I like to be as comfortable in the woods as possible. It's a good way to live with a small carbon footprint. I make my own guns and try to make all of my own equipment, bags, clothing, canteens. I grow my own vegetables. I shoot a lot of my own meat. I don't call it hunting, it's closer to harvesting. I worry that we're not concerned enough about global warming and other detrimental things to the environment. Maybe it's a good feeling to sometimes try to do the right thing. I'm Wayne Adams. I like to live my life my way, at least on weekends.
All right, let's bring up our director. How about a round of applause for Kevin Hosley? All right, we'll start with our reigning champion, Heidi Ewing. Heidi, how about a question for Kevin Hosley about his film, My Way?
Do you expect us to believe that?
No.
True.
Bill.
All right. Is a picture worth 1,000 words?
Always.
All right, false.
Okay. Sergio, a question for Kevin.
In English, please.
Oh, difficult, huh? You have to help me, please. What does everybody think?
No, he can.
This is going to be a long night, ladies and gentlemen, so hope you brought your sleeping bags.
Which camera did you use?
And your Portuguese.
The 5D. Oh, this is
5D. The camera was the 5D. Okay, we've got 3 questions, 3 answers. Let's ask our judges. Let's ask our audience here. Do you believe the film was true or false? 1, 2, 3. True or false? What do you think? Bill, Sergio, Heidi. True, false, true. Let's hand it over to Kevin. Is the film true or false?
It is true.
True! Excellent! There we go.
Robbed.
Of course, we know these terms, true and false, mean very little.
No? Oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
Do you guys need drinks?
Tequila, please.
Reigning champion Heidi Ewing would like a tequila shot.
No, for 3, all of us together.
She would like 3 tequila shots.
1, 2, 3 por Sergio. Sí, okay.
She'd like them in Spanish.
And in Portuguese, you can do it.
And she may or may not eat the worm.
You'll find out.
We'll find out later on. All right. With that beginning, let's move right along. Our next film is entitled Dem Bones, directed by Leanne Lowry and Kirsten Isett. One of those 3. Or an additional one that I haven't figured out. Dylan and King Cobra, give me truth.
I carry my rib around with me because nobody believes me. I was playing a basketball game and I had a girl trapped on the baseline and she shoved me down, and as I was getting up she fell on top of me, so I had like a double impact. She just kind of rolled all over me and it was just popping and cracking and didn't feel too pleasant. So we finally found this doctor in St. Louis, Dr. Robert Thompson, and he was like, oh, you have thoracic outlet syndrome. It's just the weirdest diagnosis. The circulation is cut off in your arm by a compressed artery or compressed nerves. And we tried physical therapy to fix it, and that didn't work, so we resorted to surgery. And they had to take out my rib, my scalene muscle, and my pec minor. This is where they cut me open to take out my scalene muscle and my first rib. So I got my scalene muscle here, and your first rib is underneath of your collarbone. To take out my pec minor, they cut me here, where your pec minor is located there. Usually when I just whip this out of my pocket, they're like, ew, I don't want to touch it, put that thing away. Most people are like, why is it like this? I'm like, well, that's when the girl fell on me and some of it chipped off, and this is where my dog bit it. I am definitely going to keep this rib forever, and maybe not keep it in my pocket all the time or in my car, but definitely get like a shadow box or something and always treasure this. It's a good memory, but I'm still working at it and still bouncing back. I still play sports. I play basketball and softball for Stevens College, so hopefully everything works out. Thoracic outlet syndrome is really rare.
One more time for Dem Bones. Let's bring them up, Leanne Lowry and Kirsten Isett.
Here, Sergio. We're gonna wait till after.
All right. A toast to our judges. May you always know where your pec minor is located.
Yeah?
He starts.
Just so you know, this bodes poorly for the rest of the show, but we're going to roll with it. All right, let's start Where it all begins, Bill Ross. Bill, a question.
What is your favorite form of exercise? Favorite form of
Favorite
exercise.
form of exercise. I'm going to allow 2 answers, one from each director.
I don't do that. I like walking briskly to the library.
I'm satisfied.
Doesn't do it, and brisk walks to the library. Heidi Ewing, how about a question for the ladies?
Is this disease found on the Wikipedia?
I believe so, yes.
Ooh, didn't do the research.
And WebMD.
Wikipedia and WebMD, an additional answer here?
Wikipedia is not trustworthy.
Little editorializing from the filmmaker. Don't trust Wikipedia. Sergio, question.
It's very easy. Who of you edited the film?
Who edited the film?
We both did.
Aha! Now he's got it! All right. Audience, true or false? Dem Bones. I totally agree. I agree with you. All right, Heidi, Sergio, Bill, on 3. 1, 2, 3. True or false? False, false, false. Let's check with our filmmakers. True or false?
True.
True! True! You fooled him. Nice work, ladies. Wow.
Fuck. Shit.
We're going to need those shots back. Our third film is entitled The Repairman, directed by Mark Spencer. Dylan and King Cobra, Gimme Truth!
This is my repair kit I keep in my car most times, just for when I'm driving around and need to repair something real fast. I've been repairing roadside memorials for a few years now. It all started when I went on a road trip with a couple of my friends, and about now I've done maybe 50. I like to do them mainly around western Missouri, but I've gone as far north as Wisconsin and about as far south as Arkansas. This is the first one I did. It's about 2 years ago now. This is my Uncle Bill, and just after he died, I just decided on a whim kind of to create a recreation of the memorial miniature scale, just so I could remember it a little bit better. Sometimes some of the memorials are so destroyed, I've just got to start from scratch and remake them. So try to stay as close to the original as possible. Sometimes people ask me about my hobby, but I wouldn't really consider it a hobby. It's just what I do. And would I keep on doing it? Probably. It's as long as I have gas and a car, and I'll keep doing it.
The repairman. Whoops, hey, what's this? Hey, what the hell? Weird. The repairman! Let's bring him up, Mark Spencer. Come on up, Mark. Sergio!
Tell me what will be your epitaph when you die.
He lives subtly.
He lives subtly. Subtly. Bill.
I'm satisfied that this is true, so no question.
Okay. Heidi.
Who died in 2005?
2005, that was Lieutenant Bill Dugan.
Lieutenant Bill Dugan,
I might change my
2005. Bill may be changing his mind. He may be changing his mind. Sergio has questions. The audience believes that this film is universally true. All right. Heidi, Bill, Sergio, true or false? True, true, false, and the film is?
False.
False! False! Thank you so much. Yes! 200 for reigning champion. Heidi? 100 for Sergio.
I'm doing this for the ladies. Woo! All the lady filmmakers out there say holla. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. St. Johnny John. Sorry.
My dad's here.
This is the shout-outs portion of Gimme Truth that we've instituted. Shout-outs. Sergio, would you care to shout out to anybody?
Oh, the dudes.
Oh, he's feeding you lines. He's feeding you lines.
Shout it out to Johnny St. John.
What?
Hi, Johnny.
I'll take it. All right, let's move on. Our next film is entitled A Conversion, directed by Justin Gregory and Katie Jenkins. King Cobra, give me truth.
So I'm going to share with you a story about a conversion in my life a few years ago.
I don't know, me and Mark we were best friends. He was a pretty normal, atheist, liberal guy.
And then one day, about a week before my 25th birthday, I accidentally consumed a psilocybin mushroom. It was a Saturday morning. I got up and I was pretty hungover. There wasn't any food in the fridge, and I was going to go film something. I was starving, and I'd seen this little, it looked like a chocolate wrapped in foil in the back of the freezer.
So basically he eats the mushroom, starts tripping. He looks in the mirror, sees his face transform. He watches There Will Be Blood and reads the Bible because that's a great idea.
And I looked in the mirror and I noticed that my pupils were completely dilated. I just had big black spheres in my eyeballs. And I kind of decided on this trip that I was going to be a conservative, neoconservative.
I mean, it was one day he was just wearing kind of hip outfits like everybody else, and then immediately he's just Rick Santorum walking around in a sweater vest.
Through reading all these neocons, I got to William F. Buckley, and I was reading William F. Buckley's books.
He listened to Rush Limbaugh while painting pictures of Sarah Palin.
Now, if there's any reason, kids, not to do drugs, it's that you might become a neoconservative if you do too many of them.
I mean, he's not a conservative now, though. I mean, that's behind him. He's just really into the religion.
Thank God for the Catholic Church, which saved me from being a neoconservative a-hole.
Let's keep it going for a conversion. Bring up our directors, Justin Gregory and Katie Jenkins. Come on up. Woo! Bill, you look curious.
I stole that little airplane bottle out of your freezer. Or the dudes. Do you want it?
Oh, hey, you don't share that?
Okay, I'll drink it.
He will drink it.
Favorite cereal as a kid?
Favorite cereal as a kid?
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
I liked Fruity Pebbles.
Definitely
Fruity
true.
Pebbles?
Definitely true.
And Cocoa Puffs. An excellent question. Perhaps in a parallel universe where all values are reversed.
Real boss.
Heidi Ewing.
Are either of the people in this film, have they taken acting classes?
Either of the people in the film taken acting classes?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, not that I know of either.
Not that they know of. How many people here have accidentally ingested mushrooms? Shit happens, right? I mean, one second you're hanging out and you want some chocolate, right? Sergio, a question for our directors.
I have to be honest, I did not understand a single word of the film apart from Sarah Palin.
I know how you feel.
I just understood Sarah Palin. So
Sarah Palin, right?
So is it true if from Alaska you can see Russia? She said that. Is that true?
Depends on the quality of the mushrooms. Yes. But I'll let the directors answer. Can you see Russia from Alaska?
I'm going to go with your answer.
Yeah, same.
Good deal. Okay, we've got our answers, guys. Is it true? Is it false? False? True? True?
It's definitely true.
We've got a true. We've got a true. Heidi Ewing? True? Let's ask our directors, true or false?
True.
True! Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. I'm impressed. Nicely done. All right, Heidi. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
You guys all got it? We all said true? Is it too greedy to ask for more tequila?
I guess not.
To celebrate.
Heidi Ewing would like to celebrate getting it right with another shot of tequila, believe it or not.
Tres, por favor.
3, por favor. Thank you so much. All right, our next film. We're at the midway point, and this is the perfect place for the midway point. We are going to show you the film Encounters. Our directors, Abriel Marginas, Ella Strobili. No. Not Ella Strobili. Ella Stroh and Lily Kraxberger. Encounters, Dylan and King Cobra, give us some truth. Brother.
Whatever energy is down here right now is anxious, worried. I'm sensing wringing of hand.
It's okay, we're not here to hurt you.
A group of mothers come together regularly to craft. They meet in an old house and believe that the things that they experience in it are the results of the house containing spirits.
The house has always felt haunted.
Well, there were
not
people.
really, yeah, I mean, just like, oh, Chris and I would never be here on our own.
And there were people that
forever.
won't come in here.
One of the times that I was on my way to come over here when I left my house, about halfway up the street on my way over I felt this like pushing on the back of my seat. And it did it the whole way until I pulled into the parking lot here, and then it stopped. So that's where I felt and talked to Megan that it was time to investigate.
So I have had a friend who did some paranormal investigations, so we had his little group come. Could definitely feel energy here.
Then we came up into this space, and the first area that we went over into was over where the library is. That was the initial place where they were like, whoa. And they were like, what is underneath this room? And I was like, well, that's our half-dirt wall of the basement. So they were like, okay, they're like, we need to address this. Why did it come here?
It didn't know. It's come into this space by accident.
Can you help her?
I could try. She's young. 15, 16 almost. Just need you to go to the light. You don't need to be in this basement anymore. You need to leave this place and go to God, go to Spirit, go to where it's warm and safe. I felt heat go past my hands. Well, and I think she's gone.
Yeah. Encounters, let's bring up our directors, Abrielle, Ella, and Lily. Come on up, ladies. Come on up here. That's right. Yes, I do have children, okay? Take it easy. All right. Heidi, how about a question for our directors? Well, let's find out who's who here.
What? Oh, I'm Lily.
Lily?
I'm Abrielle.
Ella.
Ella. Okay. Heidi, you want to start us off here?
First of all, comment, not question. You're totally adorable.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You're
very
welcome,
much.
sister. So, number 2, is it very common that women gather in Missouri to do crafts together?
Why, yes, I think it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, she thinks it is. All right. Bill?
Guys, the baby sort of tipped me off. You know, I know you're young and like the whole bit. You know, you inexperienced, whatever. How did you cast the kid?
How did you cast
Was it a
the
tough
kid?
process?
I'm the talker for the group. They're both shy. Well, you know, we have connections, so.
So it's false.
They have connections. They have connections. Sergio.
You deceived me. I have no idea. I would ask if the baby is real, but. Or if
the baby is false.
Was the baby real? Is the baby real?
Yes.
Yes, the baby was real.
It is real.
The baby's always real, I've come to realize. Baby's always real. All right. Give me truth, audience. Is this film true or false? All right. Let's split it up. I want to hear only from the balcony. Balcony, true or false? First level, true or false? Just what I thought. All right, guys. Judges, true or false? False, true, false. And our directors will tell us, was the film true or false?
True!
True! Thanks very much, ladies. Nice work. Nice work.
I'm totally shocked. I'm totally fucking shocked. Holy shit.
300 for Heidi, 200 for Bill, 200 for Sergio. They're catching up.
Damn.
They're catching up.
Shit.
Film number 6.
I think Bill should drink a shot to celebrate.
You think Bill should drink a shot just for showing up?
Too late.
All right.
Next film, Sajak.
Yes. All right. Hey, I can press a button and there's a trap door. You'll go down and you'll be in the basement of the Blue Note playing cards with Nana Cherry and Chumbawamba, brother. Our next film, Not Unusual, directed by Betsy Gant, Dylan and King Cobra. Give me some truth!
I was sick a lot as a kid. I had TV just like Tom did. I didn't have a dad, so I sort of made him my surrogate dad. Sort of my fairy godfather. I draw pictures of him all the time. Some people think I'm a little crazy. I probably am. But we all have to have an idol, so I guess he's mine.
It was in 1967 at the Flamingo, the first concert ever, and Tom threw out his tie, and I reached up and I got that tie, and then finally gave it to little Joey for his 21st birthday. When my Joey was diagnosed with TB, I was just devastated. I heard on a talk show that Tom Jones also had TB when he was a young boy. And so I wrote a letter and sent along a picture that Joey had made. And we got a long distance call from Tom. It just miraculously made Joey feel better and better. It just changed his whole outlook on life.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be fun with anyone. If you see another girl, anyone, it's not unusual.
Not unusual. Let's bring up Betsy Gant. Come on up, Betsy. Round of applause for Betsy. Get the picture. All right. Let's see here. Sergio.
Actually, I have a technical question.
A technical question.
What the fuck is TB? What is TB?
What is TB?
Tuberculosis.
Okay.
Tuberculosis, sometimes called consumption.
Now it isn't.
I'm here for you. You can like ask me during stuff.
Okay, I lost my chance.
Okay.
No, okay, no problem. It was important to know it.
All right, Heidi, how about a question for our director?
Are you related to the guy in the film?
No.
Not related. Bill.
I'm gonna vote true because I want it to be. But is it indeed unusual?
Not for him, but for us, it's kind of unusual.
I was very much in line with what he was doing, so I'm gonna vote true.
So it's not unusual. All right.
Do you think he's really going to?
That's the second question.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
but
allow that.
The first was a technical one.
Cannot allow that. I am sorry. Very sorry. All right, guys, true or false? What do you think? Judges, true or false? Not unusual? True? False? Heidi? False, false, true? And the film is?
False.
False. Whoa.
Wait, who went?
All right.
You guys are up. Salud.
But we love you, Joe.
I'm giving that to you.
We love Joe.
Cheers. Sergio. You have to
This one.
The alcohol consumption on Gimme Truth has increased exponentially since we began this show 58 years ago today. All right. Our next film is called Show Me Fight Club, directed by Sarah McGill, King Cobra. You know the drill.
All right, let's go. So what do you want to know? The first rule of Show Me Fight Club is you do not talk about Show Me Fight Club. The second rule of Show Me Fight Club is you do not talk about Show Me Fight Club. Except for scheduling and inviting you guys. Third rule. If someone yells stop, fight is over. And Kevin gets asthma breaks, no groin kicks for Steve. Fourth rule. Only 2 guys to a fight. Fifth rule. Only 1 fight at a time. And if you're experienced, you get a handicap. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, do we keep our watches on?
Does he?
Oh. It depends. You got plastic?
Just watch it. Just watch out for it. All right.
There we go. Come on, you're gonna dance all day? Come on, do something. Come on, there it is.
Okay. Gotcha. Good. Looks good to me. Sixth rule. No shirts.
All right, shoes. All right. Taking the shoes off.
Do those mark the floor? Seventh rule. Fights go on as long as they have to.
Wait, my contact.
Oh, it's all right. You fall out?
All right.
Hold on,
It's okay. It's just dry.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay. But we've got to stop at 10 to rescue whoever's on kid duty. And the 8th and final rule. If this is your first time at Show Me Fight Club,
You have to fight. Come on, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
Come on. Here you go.
Give me that. Give me the camera.
Show Me Fight Club. Let's bring up the director, Sarah McGill. All right. How about a question? Heidi, let's start with you.
Was this filmed in your house?
No, it was not. Bill.
This is another one I want it to be true, but I should probably stop voting that way. I don't know. What celebrity do you think you get mistaken for at times? Just anybody.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt?
Tie
I
it.
know. I
It's
get the
definitely
same
true.
thing. It's the Sergio.
Is that true that you tried to use Poe and David as actors and they didn't accept?
No.
No, that was not true. All right. Based on the information that you've gleaned from your questions, true or false? Guys, what do you think? True or false? Show me Fight Club. Bill, Heidi, Sergio, true or false? True, false, and Heidi thinks it's true. Sarah?
It is false.
False! False! All right. Quick recap of our scores. Heidi has 400, Bill 300, Sergio 300. Rolling down the line. We're actually on our 8th of 10 films. All 2-minute films, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I get a beer? Beer.
Surprise, surprise, Bill would like some beer. Actually, Johnny could take another one as well. I mean, if we're going to have somebody come up or something. All right. Wow. All right. Okay, our next film, Avataria
Lions?
Directed by Mark Morton. Make it happen, Dylan and King Cobra.
I like video games. I'm a video game player, and about 12 or 13 years ago, I decided to try The Sims. And in case you're not familiar with the game, you basically create a life for these little people. So you get them jobs, you make sure they eat and take a bath, you arrange for social interaction after they get home from work, you enhance their skill sets by teaching them how to shoot baskets or play chess, everything. And you learn very quickly that the game was quirky, especially when it came to interacting with other characters. They lacked certain social mores. My guy had a date, and this girl came over to see him. She walked in, went straight to the bathroom, and clogged the toilets. You don't want to do that on a first date. So I invested time, and my guy's career progressed. He wasn't a superstar. He got his ass out of bed, he went to work every day. So I expanded the house with the money he made the kitchen bigger, made the bedroom bigger, and it created a recessed doorway. I liked it. It's very fashionable in some circles. Very soon after, as he was walking through the door, he got stuck. It was some kind of glitch. And no matter where I clicked or what I did in the game, I couldn't get him unstuck. And you know what happened? He started to cry. And he crapped his pants, and he laid down and died. And there wasn't a damn thing I could do about it. It was a huge disappointment. I started to take stock of my own life. You know, I had invested this time and energy in this imaginary man's life for this. I don't need this. I should be teaching myself to play the piano. I still like video games, I just don't play The Sims. That one's a bummer.
Avataria! Let's bring up Mark Morton. Mark, come on up. Sergio!
No, I'm not using. I'm so sure of the answer that I will
You're so sure
for the next one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Bill, question for Mark.
I'm going to vote with my heart again.
Yep.
I think it's true. If you wrote an autobiography, what would the title of it be?
Can I have one of your shots first?
Yeah, good.
I'm going to need to see some ID, Mark.
I don't know. Shots, I guess.
Shots. Shots with real
Shots. Okay. Shots. Heidi, question?
Does he own a piano? And did he ever learn to play it? That's one question. Mixed. Mixed question.
Okay, good enough. I'll take it.
I don't know.
He doesn't know. That's one answer, not mixed. Okay. On 3, everybody, audience, judges, everybody, our followers at home and on the radio and streaming live in 27 nations across the world. True or false? 1, 2, 3. True or false?
It's got to be true. It's true.
False, true? False. Mark Morton.
True.
True. True. Thanks.
No! Shit! You guys totally fucking suck.
I think the moral of the story here, if you want to win the game, you got to drink with the filmmakers. That's how it goes.
What's the score?
Score is 400 for you, Heidi, 400 for Bill, and 300 for Sergio.
Because I am a foreigner.
You are a foreigner.
Wait, was it true?
That's right.
It was true.
That's right. That's worth 300 right there.
Should we do one more shot before it's over?
Definitely.
You guys are alcoholics happening on stage right now, and I love it. I love it!
Should we do one more? It's our last time.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. But you have
That's the only reason you guys decided to be judges was for the free shots, right?
It was required.
It was required. Ah!
Oh.
I see.
That's how it goes. Why don't
All right, your minds are all like...
Mr. St. Johnny John's, why
Yes.
don't you join us for a drink?
Well, I might
Don't
in a
be
little
so
bit.
stiff. Come on.
Stiff?
Come on. Johnny, unbutton the coat. It's so Mao. Come on. I think we need a shot for Johnny St. Johnny. What? Come on, join us.
I'm not sure if this is seduction or molestation.
It's molestation,
It's
honey.
molestation
Just
happening.
like it.
Like it. Love it.
Love it.
Yeah, that's easy for you to slur.
Here.
All right.
You haven't seen
Okay.
a slur yet, sweetie. Hold on.
Okay.
Here, this is for you. Are you not going to join? You're not going to join.
Is there a little shot? I'll do it, a little shot.
Right?
Oh, yeah, there is a yeah.
So give me.
Just
Johnny,
a lemon.
Johnny, don't.
Here's to the beginning of the
All
end.
right. All right, the end of the beginning.
Oops. Cheers. Oh, that was like the low shelf bad stuff. That was what happened.
I got the good stuff. All right. I thought mine was just chocolate, is what I thought, and turned out it was tequila.
That was shitty. All right.
All right, no, my mind is like a steel trap right now. It makes me want to gnaw my own limbs off.
That's weird, say Jack.
Yeah, it is. Our next film, Work It, directed by Michael Shockey, Dylan and King Cobra. Make it happen.
Most people are shocked when I tell them it's my full-time job. You know, I mean, it's not like first date conversation material at all. They think, you know, anybody can walk out on the street and do this. All right, folks, why are we here? Anyone? Because we are performers. And we're here to make money. So let's make some money and dance. Okay, everybody, cha-cha. All right, slide to the left, slide to the right. Cha-cha, let's move. Okay. Well, one of the toughest things to learn is perseverance. You know, it's tough in those suits. Some of them are top heavy, they've been around the block many times. Back to China. Be very active over there. Let's use pistols. Take him out. Take him out. Yeah, this is gonna sound stupid, but they're kind of like my kids or something. There's a sense of pride there. Y'all did great. The truth is, this is exactly how I got my start. Performing in front of businesses just like this. It's just, you have to make the best of your situation, you know? And not everyone can. Not everyone has what it takes to work it. And that's the main thing I've learned. Not everyone has what it takes to work it.
That was good chicken.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul.
What's that?
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, of
Hi.
course. For sure. No, I think you should.
Oh, you're the director. All right, great. All right. It's like, what the? Take it easy. Michael Shockey, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Shockey. All right. Guys, what do you think? True or false? Let's have some questions. Sergio.
Would you be able to dance the Harlem Shake for us right now?
Yeah. Harlem
That's a yes or no question.
That's a no.
No.
Harlem Shake.
Will not do the Harlem Shake. Heidi Ewing, director of Jesus Camp.
How about a little love for Detropia, people?
Detropia.
That was for speed, speed, speed. I would like to know what those trophies were in the background for what sport? The trophies in the movie.
That was a dance studio. So he works out of a dance studio.
Oh, for ballroom dancing?
For a dance studio. Bill Ross.
Where do you get a sombrero that big?
You have to ask the Mexican restaurant that hired you guys.
Bullshit. False.
Bill's got it all figured out.
I'm done with you guys. Done.
All right. Work It, directed by Michael Shockey. Ladies and gentlemen, is that film true or is it false? Heidi, Bill, Sergio, true, false, false.
False.
False! Thanks, Tim. That's false!
You see, it's the language. I don't understand the meaning, you know?
What happened? What happened?
That one was false. The question, 500 for Heidi, 500 for Bill, 300 for Sergio. But he's a foreigner.
No subtitles. That's why.
I'm sure what you said was interesting. Okay.
Have another one.
Drink it, Johnny.
I got this one here.
Drink it.
I'm covered.
Come
Thanks.
on. Is there a tiebreaker?
Thanks.
We need a tiebreaker.
Okay. Our next film, Mystery of Momo.
Oh, there's another one?
I think there's two more.
What's that? Oh, that's the last. Okay. This is number 10. Paul Sturz tells me this is our last film. How about a round of applause for all the films you've seen thus far? That's right. And for our judges doing a fabulous job. That's right.
One more shot.
Our last film, Mystery of Momo, directed by Dan McCabe. Dylan and King Cobra.
It was tall and hairy, and of course it scared me to death.
For decades, Momo, the Missouri monster, has allegedly stalked the backwoods of Missouri. An idyllic day turns to terror for two lovely ladies picnicking in the woods. A foul-smelling demon appears from the underbrush, sending the women scrambling for safety as it makes quick work of their peanut butter sandwiches. Sightings of the shaggy-haired freak continued, putting rural communities on edge. Search parties dispersed on the byways of the Show Me State, looking for any trace of the 2-meter-tall abomination. The results inconclusive. As the search for clues dragged on, reports of missing dogs began pouring in. Eyewitnesses claimed to have seen an upright beast, flecked with blood, probably from the dead dog it carried under its arm. Coincidence? But is it even possible that a creature this size, with a penchant for peanut butter and dog, even exists?
No, not possible.
And what does eyewitness Doris Harrison have to say to the non-believers?
And kiss my ass because I'm a grown woman and I knew what I seen. I know what I heard there one night too.
So, the mysterious Momo. Man, myth, or legend? only Momo knows.
Let me tell you about Momo, the Missouri Monster.
That's a great film.
Mystery of Momo, directed by Dan McCabe. Come on up, Dan. Nice work. All right. Bill, let's start with you. You have a question for Dan McCabe, director of Mystery of Momo.
Dan, I love this film. I think it's definitely true.
Where have I heard that before?
Last 10 answers, pal.
That's right.
I'm going to ask, who's the dude in the Sasquatch outfit?
That is actually my boss.
Your boss?
Jeff Anderson.
Jeff Anderson.
Jeff Anderson.
In the suit, there he is.
Jeff! Woo! Jeff, 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 Jeff!
The man beneath the Momo. Heidi, question for Dan. We're having a game show right now, and it's an interrogatory question, and it ends with a little curly thing, and looking for a question.
I don't feel very well. How do you feel? Oh, that wasn't real. Is that my question?
I mean, a statement, a question. Now there's a whole bunch of other shit.
Where did you get the ape costume?
My older brother.
His older
Thank
brother. That's where you always get your ape costume. Brother hooks you up. Okay. Sergio.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
Okay.
It just happened.
Don't drink and make movies. Don't drink and drive. Drink and answer a question for Sergio.
No, I have already.
I think he just
You asked him a question.
Something private, yes.
It was a private question. Okay.
What might that be?
I have already lost.
Did you give him a private answer? Okay, the private answer was given.
Where's the rule book?
So
That
we are
seems like
working with
cheating.
not as much information, perhaps, as Sergio is. So we would expect Sergio to get this one right.
No, now I'm
Guys,
gonna
true or
know
false?
About human beings.
Mystery of Momo. True? True? Guys, Bill, Heidi, Sergio, true, true, and is that true? True? Dan.
100% true.
Fuck yeah!
Take it in.
I think we vote on what the
100% true.
Oh, wait, you got it. Wait. Whoa.
Yes. All right, 500 for Heidi. No, 600 for Heidi. 600 for Bill. 400. That's 1,600 points worth of good action right there.
Good action.
Good action.
Woo!
All right, that's our 10 filmmakers. How about it for all of our filmmakers? How killer was that? That's right. That is right. All right, I have to tell you, Johnny St. John has merch this year. Got t-shirts. I'm selling them right after the show. Normally, they're $7,000 a piece. Tonight, $10. Limited supply. Get them tonight. I want to get rid of these shirts. You're going to love them. I will sign them. It's going to be fantastic. See me out. $10. I have a limited number of shirts. Please come and buy these shirts and support me coming to Gimme Truth next year. All right? Having said that, I now answer the demands of the crowd to sing a song with you that lives in our hearts and will live in our hearts forever. It goes a little something like this. Give me wisdom, give me you. Gimme truth. Give me a lisping hangman. Give me a noose. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Gimme appropriate social behavior. Gimme couth. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Give me a non sequitur. Give me popcorn. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Give me a theatrical assassin. Gimme boo. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Gimme an anagram for Hogot. Gimme goof. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Give me a Supreme Court Ginsburg. Give me Ruth. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Give me an archaic word for true and real. Gimme sooth. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. Last time, everybody. Gimme, 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 gimme truth. All right, let's bring our judges back up. Bill, Heidi, Sergio, come on up. Make it happen. Let's do it. We got some awards to give out. We've got some fabulous trophies and prizes. Let me tell you who our sponsors are. Let's give a shout out to the Dancing Rabbit, Milkweed Mercantile and Inn in Rutledge, Mo. Sure, the Cave Resort and Chimeric. And some killer other stuff. Oh, our jumbo size handcrafted trophy by artist Michael Markham, that's first place. Yeah.
I think I'm an alcoholic. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we can share. No, you go.
Yeah, third, second, and first place. Let's make it happen. All right, in third place, directed by Scott Gibbons, Not Unusual. Put your hands together. Come on up. Director Scott Gibbons. Betsy Gant actually directed that film. I apologize. Betsy Gant. Stay up here, Betsy. Second place, directors Leanne Lowry and Kirsten Iazette, Dem Bones, put it together for the ladies. Jamie Gonsalves giving out the awards. And our first place winner, 2013 Gimme Truth, director Abriel Magines and Friends Encounters. Come on up, ladies. Come on up. Let's have a round of applause for all our great winners. Thanks so much for coming out. Fabulous awards and prizes. Heidi, Sergio, Bill Ross, David and Paul, all our fabulous directors, yourselves, Richard, Dylan, the whole crowd. A big round of applause for everybody. Drive careful, and we'll see you next year. Thank you and good night.